What's going on, everybody? Sensei Lewis here with another video for you. Hope you guys can see that. I know it looks kind of dark because I'm outside in the shadow, shade, but check it out. This is a video about, a lot of times I get requests from students on how they can, like I said, I don't know if it's kind of dark or not, but on how they can, like how to stay tuned up, how to improve on their skills even when they're alone, right? Like how can they perfect their martial arts skills or work on their skills when they're by themselves, right? So I usually recommend that they do a type of shadow boxing, right? Like a type of martial arts shadow boxing. You know what I'm saying? So basically, regular shadow boxing is boxers, going through the motions, you're punching, and you just work on your flow and your movement, right? So with the martial arts shadow boxing, is I tell the students to just you got to use a little bit of your imagination. You just imagine people coming at you, punching at you, grabbing, and instead of you doing boxing moves, you would use your martial arts movements, right? You would use your martial arts flow, and you would shadow box in that sense, right? So I imagine somebody punching at me and grabbing, I'm blocking, striking, right? Pop, pop. I could imagine my breaks. I get the breaks and pops and breaks. Movement, imagine my throwing, right? You know what I'm saying? Kicking, movements, backing up, flow. Right? So it would be like a like that. It would be like a martial arts type of shadow boxing. So like I said, all you gotta do is just use your imagination. You picture people coming at you from the sides, from the front, and as the motions are coming, you just imagine somebody coming at that from the side. I'm blocking, striking, right? Movement, block, strike, right? Moving, blocking, striking. You picture your breaks, your grabs, and your throws, and you just do it like that, and that'll help you with your flow. That'll help with your movements. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I said, it's just like the regular shadow boxing, except in a martial arts fashion. So you're going to be using your martial arts techniques. You're going to be using your martial art moves, and you'll be shadow boxing in such a sense. And what that'll do is, like I said, when you're by yourself, that'll help improve your flowing and your movement, because there's no resistance, right? There's no resistance, so you can flow, because in a real attack, that's how it's going to be, right? In a real attack, it's going to be motion and energy coming at you, and you got to return that energy and motion just the same. You know what I'm saying? So it's similar to that, where now you can flow and move and work on your striking and blocking. Somebody's coming at you from the side, bam, coming at me this side, wait, from the back, I turn, pop, 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 right? You can imagine multiple opponents, and you're dealing with more than one person. Bam, boom, back here, flow, right? Grabbing, breaks, all that, and you just would go through your flow, right? I'll slow it down, but it's the same thing. Say I imagine somebody, I got multiple opponents surrounding me. One guy comes from this side, I block, strike, I turn this way, block, movement, kicking, right? This guy comes, it's about to fall. It's that Shinobi Science quick motion right there, see that? But yeah, so wait, the wind's blowing out, the thing's about to fall. Let's see if I can get in there. Oops. Basically, that's how it would be done, right? That's how it would be done. But like I said, so you're doing it like that. I can imagine I'm surrounded by multiple opponents. The guy's coming from this way, I'm blocking, striking. The guy from this side comes, all of a sudden I block, kick, right? You're just using your imagination. Blocking, somebody's coming from this way, right? I'm turning, I'm dealing with more than one person. Bam, 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 bam. This guy grabs, I grab, breaking, I grab him, throwing, right? So that's how it would be done in such fashion. Just using your imagination. Imagine somebody grabbing at you. Imagine somebody throwing punches at you. And as you imagine those things coming at you, imagine how you would block. Would I block out? Would I block in and strike? This guy grabs, I come, he grabs, I get his arm, I break. I see the guy coming from behind me. I do a back kick. Another guy comes, I turn in the face. This guy comes, I scratch him. Double punch, right? I'm blocking, I block, hit him, grab him, knee. Just use your imagination and picture yourself flowing and using the movements, the techniques, the strikes, the counters that you would use if somebody was really coming at you. And because you're flowing and moving and just letting your imagination flow, that'll help you should a situation arise, right? Because it's going to be the same thing. You're going to have to do the same thing, except with people, with actual people really coming at you. But like I said, this is what I've always recommended to my students over the years. when they've asked me that question on what could they do, how what would I recommend for them to help them when they're by themselves. And that's something that I recommend. I always tell them you can do it like a type of martial arts shadow boxing, just like that, where you just flowing, but instead of using boxing moves and motions, you're using your martial arts, right? Imagine yourself blocking and striking, blocking, grabbing and doing a break, coming up, grabbing a person and throwing, right? So that would help you get your flow, and that's what I recommend. And I've always recommended to when students always ask me that question. So I hope that will help you out, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not a subscriber. As I always say, if you appreciate the lessons and you feel that you gained something, don't forget to support us using the Patreon link, the PayPal, the Cash App. You could also support us by getting the videos that we have. We have the online courses, we have the DVDs for sale. All of that is available in the description of the video. To see all the other links, just scroll down, right? Just scroll all the way down, and you can see all the other links that you could utilize to help support the platform and also help yourself by using the online streaming videos or getting the DVDs, whichever option you prefer. But by all means, we appreciate your support. Like I said, we just want to share and give you something that's beneficial to help you defend yourself, your family, your property, your life, etc. All right, guys, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.